It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Chris Russin, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. These Rockies guys, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
In is Christian Yelich. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone, ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Story has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 3 for 15. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Hit back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Braun.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball. Ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. Braun, the runner at first with 2 gone. Belted high and deep into right center. Blackmon going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, David Dahl.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. In his career, Blackman brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Pitch on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is Kane. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry, so I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Trevor Story.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Digging in, Hernan Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hernan.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting it.
Now batting, Wyatt Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Brendan Woodruff.
Number 53.
And now a pitch on the way.
Brendan Woodruff.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Desmond moving to his left, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Striding in, Garrett Hampson. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Number 1.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Walter.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Hampson on at first. Nobody out. Flipped out the other way towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Runner goes for second. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Chris Russin. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Yelich is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping in, David Dahl, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he puts it on the ground to second. Perez comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Lorenzo King.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up.
High and deep to center field. Desmond going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 3.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And they start him out away with a called strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Antonio Senzatella is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Antonio Senzatella.
Into the box, Christian Yelich, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It's the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Arcia at second. Yelich is over at first with 1 away. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Desmond moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. You're short, hit hard. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rock. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's one down now.
The batter.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Ready for another chance? Garrett Hampson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if that...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are two gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Hampson is off at first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Shaw is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Skied down the left field line. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Wyatt Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail 5-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Antonio Senzatella.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
There's a slogan, is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Arcia has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. But hold on here now. 19. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Rockies are challenging the
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. The bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with two away, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 0-2 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him, but it won't matter as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Off for the Brewers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
53. Brandon Woodruff.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Arcia. His prior history versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we put up our team leaderboard graphic, you can see there his total currently 3rd best on this Brewers ball club. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 3rd home run for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
In now, Nolan Arenado. And there's a base hit on the line. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Randall Delgado will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Garrett Hampson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Arenado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So striding forward now, Tony Walters. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at 3rd base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there.
Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. The 0-2 once more. This is popped up. Aguilar calls for it. 1 down. David Freese will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 6 runs, double the amount of hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. High and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His first home run of the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Gabriel, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Braun on the run, and no one will track it down. Line toward the alley in left center. Braun is there, and he puts it away to stop the. Ryan Diggs will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch.
Number 0.
David Freese is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Jesus Aguilar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
David.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Ryan Braun.
Ready now, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Popped high in the air. Freeman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman.
Leading off for the Rockies, the first baseman, Freddie.
First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Standing in now, Trevor Story, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Shaw has it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So stepping in, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackman. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Wyatt Reyes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Ready on 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Randall Delgado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. In now, Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Alex Claudio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 58, Alex.
So digging in now, Tony Walters. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Softly hit out to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Ian Desmond. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First offering on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box now, Ryan Diggs. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looped over toward first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger at the plate, Orlando Arcia. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. One out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first base.
So two gone now in the Brewers' half of the eighth. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts? And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side.
Leading up for the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackman. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The first baseman,
well, lefty
5.
on lefty. This is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here it comes, 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. The runner scores from second.
Boy, D-Row, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Liner towards second. Or this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 8 full. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun starting.
For the Brewers, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan
Sunwano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 18, Sunwano. Oh!
Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Colorado Rockies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Antonio Senzatella claimed the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Woodruff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes.
Now from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Scott Oberg will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
He's set, and the pitch.
The center fielder, number 6.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. These Rockies guys, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He has no prior history against this pitcher. And he gets ahead 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify, and he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Way gone out to the tree farm. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That is it.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
In now, Corey Spangenberg, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see.
Opposite set now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping up now, Manny Pena, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Runs already home here. Hit in the air to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the second baseman, David Freese.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to, he was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Batting 4th.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the 3rd out. As we begin the 2nd inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. Here it comes. Fouled off. Fouled away. Arcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
At the plate, Jimmy Nelson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the gone in order of the Brewers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
For the Rockies.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
In is the catcher, Jonathan LaCroix. Swing and a liner. Foul. 287 the average coming in. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
I got the count 0-2.
Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Ian Desmond, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. LaCroix aboard here at first with nobody out. Now that's popped up. Aguilar over to his right. 1 down.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. First pitch on its way, and that misses for ball 1. One and one to count. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side, and Spangenberg's got the throw that retires the side. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Brewers 3 and the Rockies 2. Digging in to try it again, Ben Gamble. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Mike Dunn comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And he pops it up. Coming in is Dahl, but this will land untouched. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Dahl. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Up next from Milwaukee, the first baseman.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're up 3-2.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 5. Freddie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. Spangenberg has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Dahl. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in now for the Brewers, Travis Shaw. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, not great. He's 1 for 8. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Corey Spangenberg is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Jonathan.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Fouled off. A pause and the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And there's your first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 52.
So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Coming in is Blackman. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and it remains. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Daniel Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
He pops it up. Arcia into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looped down towards short. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The right fielder.
Here's Charlie Blackman now.
Charlie Blackman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Gamble sprinting after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Hector Rondon will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Hector Rondon.
Digging in, Ben Gamble. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Gamble
starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now
Christian Yelich will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. No balls and a strike to count. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 3-2. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
David Dahl.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So striding in, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the Rockies have tied it. We are knotted at 3.
Dan, back-to-back pitches, double, then single, ambush tactics.
So I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Randall Delgado takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 25, Randall Delgado.
Into the box, Trevor Story. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia gloves it to Spangenberg. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Now batting, catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. The hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in now, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Travis.
The slider there gets a swing and miss. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the second
standing in, Corey Spangenberg. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. To short. Story scoops it up. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Manny Pena, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Aaron Luke gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching and batting in the
now
7th.
At the plate, Ian Desmond. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around.
Now catching and
comes set.
9.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Troy Tulowitzki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Troy Tulowitzki.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here comes another 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Spangenberg is up with it. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Now batting, second base.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, David Freese. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still tied 3-3.
Ladies
Ryan Diggs has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Ryan Giggs.
Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia. No hits to this point.
The shortstop.
Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The next 0-2. Left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in the switch hitter, Wyatt Reyes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit hard up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 offering. Now he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Johnny Ventures is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54. Johnny
striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Now batting.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys. So we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into Eric Young Jr. will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
68. Eric Young Jr.
Soft liner to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Now that.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Spangenberg takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. The 0-1 offering. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout. Eric Young Jr. is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
For the Rockies. Now playing third base.
Digging in, Ben Gamble. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Desmond is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And this won't help either in a tie ball game, as the catch is made, and now there are 2 gone to start the 9th.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the... Corey Knebel enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Striding in, Ian Desmond. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 4. He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Yelich. And he makes the catch in the corner. Garrett Hampson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now batting, David Freese. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up.
Sun Hwano takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 18.
Stepping in, Travis Shaw. His career numbers against he's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dahl's in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number
Had a
5.
long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Lucroy shading to his right. 2 gone. Woodrow Brenham will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Woodrow Brenham.
Late that time for a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here now the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Alex Claudio comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Alex
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, just a 3 for 13 batting line. He also has 1 home run. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Claudio has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And now a pitch on the way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit softly to third. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 0-1 count, the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least one more. Striding in once again, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Orlando Arcia.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Blackman is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Well, we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with Show Track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top-notch as well. Stepping in now, Wyatt Reyes. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Freeze. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. His career numbers against just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will standing in.
Leading up for the Rockies.
Almost, Matty, almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard, this AB.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Colorado,
Digging in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a ground down victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he brings with him a .321 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he's safe.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw fields it cleanly on to first, and there are two down. Tony Walters will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 14, Tony Walters.
No balls and one strike. The 0-1 offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order. Chris Russin gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 52, Chris.
Now in the box, Ben Gamble. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Gamble.
Popped up. Young Jr. is calling for it. One down. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, it's been a steady 5 for 9. He also has one home run. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Freeman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Hot shot to third. To his left, Young Jr. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. Jeremy Jeffress on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th.
Number 32.
Ready now, David Freese. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Freeze on at first. Nobody out. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone, and when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Hit back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, and his 3rd hit of the game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over it.
In now, David Dahl, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. The 0-1 on its way. And this will be fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in, Eric Young Jr. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Spangenberg is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Milwaukee posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Alex Claudio claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jeremy Jeffress hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
And they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game.
From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, we've got baseball under the lights. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Joey Lucchesi gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, David Dahl, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dahl is retired, and there's 1 away. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Reyes going back on it at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
That is third. The right fielder, number 19.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. No balls and a strike to count. Blackmon, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Comes set, the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
A nice way to start a new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. And he lays off for ball one. Hampson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Freeman over at second. Arenado at first. 2 out in the inning. One and two. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Rockies forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Wade Davis will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Matty.
From the stretch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Here's Eric Young Jr. now.
Leading off for Colorado, the center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
One out, nobody on. The 0-2 home. Hit to short. Tatis has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wade Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And another foul ball. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. And he struck him out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Batting 7th, the second baseman.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. And recall, he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he hits one on a line to left field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So a runner at first with one out now. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Blackmon, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Grounded to first. Hosmer has it. One there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning.
Way to go.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joey Lucchesi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into that.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Fernando Tatis Jr. is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well. Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Reyes is there, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Popped up. Hosmer in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
In now, Eric Young Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Hunter Renfroe.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And it's 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This is foul right side. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. 1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Here it comes, 0-2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Dahl racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 32.
So digging in now, Franmil Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Dahl is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 2-1. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Wade Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, David Dahl. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Tatis ranges to his left. Yeah, close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down go. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Kinsler.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting,
so one
catcher,
away here with the bases empty. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hedges, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Down the first base line. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in now for San Diego, Joey Lucchesi. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for San Diego. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Trevor Story.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackman. Singled home a run in his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 5.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Renfroe going back, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Settling in now, Garrett Hampson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out nice.
Number 17, Adam Warren.
Into the box now, Eric Young Jr. And first pitch swing, he hits a fly ball to left center. Myers is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Oliver Perez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 3 for 9.
Eric
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young Jr. has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The third baseman,
stepping up to the plate, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Machado.
One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hard hit ball to second. Hampson is there. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy head-to-head with Adam Warren. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Lucroy.
First offering on its way to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Troy Tulowitzki is going to get a chance to swing the bat here as that.
Number 12, Troy Tulowitzki.
No balls and 1 strike. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A swing
and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, one thing's for certain, that makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Stepping up now, David Dahl. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
This pitch is popped up. Warren has got it, and the side is retired. Ryan Diggs gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 0, Ryan.
Here's Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Young Jr. is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
and that'll
32.
bring in Franmil Reyes. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. Hampson scoops it up onto Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jose Castillo.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 65, Jose.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Now playing right field.
Slap hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. At the plate, Austin Hedges. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the box, Manuel Margot. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On a line, that's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Eric Hosmer. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the... Robert Stock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result of
Young Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't hooked for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Young Jr. is on his way home. He will score as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Ian Desmond will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
In hitting for Colorado, number 22, Ian Desmond.
Lucroy stands at second with no outs. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Hedges corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So striding forward now, David Dahl, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Justin Grimm enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 36.
Trevor Story will be his first assignment down in the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Into the seats, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Right fielder.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Myers on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hops this one up. Coming in is Myers. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Renfroe coasts under it, and the inning is over.
Your
Sunwano,
attention, please.
5'10" right-hander,
Now
comes
pitching
in out of the
for
bullpen to do
Colorado.
the pitching.
Number 18, Sunwon Oh.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in to try it again. Hunter Renfroe. His career numbers against just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Will Myers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The win here would go to Wade Davis if things stay as they are.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Rockies led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Wade Davis earns his 5th winner of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victory.
Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Ivan Nova, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that
he's
a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Grounded back up the middle. Story picks it up, and there's out number 2.
Batting third. The third
Here's Manny Machado now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Into center field. Line drive, base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Rockies 1. In now for Colorado, Freddie Freeman, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Freddie Freeman.
0-1 the count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. Liner caught by Machado at third. Boy, you talk about the hot corner. That's not what you want to see when you're in tight, but he gloves it for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Tatis backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 9.
2 men on, 2 out. And up next, the pitcher spot. That'll be John Gray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Freeman at third. Lucroy at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So striding in, Will Myers. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's got 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask
for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe.
Review,
so the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Reined in to second for one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
It took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting it.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 2 for 5. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Padres lead. Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Dahl.
The left fielder. David.
Ready with the first pitch.
Dahl.
Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Nolan Arenado. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he pops it up. Hosmer has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2 on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Popped him up. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now. Digging in now, Freddie Freeman. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is pulled into right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Ivan Nova as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Ivan.
First offering on its way.
Nova.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Reyes is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Popped up. Hosmer in foul ground. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike 2. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Reyes. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in for the Rockies, Eric Young Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Hunter Renfroe is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he fouls this one off. Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Striding in, Frenwell Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 5 on the year. And it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Friars. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, John Gray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Dahl. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
From the stretch, fouled off. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Digging in, Ian Desmond, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this stepping in, Austin Hedges, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Young Jr. moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The pitcher, Ivan.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Ivan Nova. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason.
Oh, he misses it.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he pops it up. Story is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Renfroe is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. To his right, Tatis. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And the ball is dropped. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Now batting. What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, dear, where you get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Padres.
Now batting, Manny Machado. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Machado now on 0-1 to third. Gloved by Arenado. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 10.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Hunter Renfroe leads the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Padres move in front now 3-2.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's Will Myers as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
number 32, will stand in again. First pitch coming. Here it is. At the knees, strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The Padres get 1. Daniel Murphy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be all for Ivan Nova. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Popped him up. Tatis is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Tatis fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Rocky. Oliver Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Oliver Perez.
Ready for another chance. Ian Kinsler. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
The second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Hampson ranges to his right. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in, Austin Hedges. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. Two away.
The batter, the pitcher, Adam.
Jose Perella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 2, Jose.
Popped him up.
Freeman
over to his left, and that ends the inning. Craig Stammen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The first baseman
digging in once again. Freddie Freeman. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped straight up. Machado in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there are two down.
Now batter, number 1.
Striding into the box, Garrett Hampson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. 1-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Eric
hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around. And these last 2 batters have had no answer.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
D-Roll, it's just one of those days.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Padres. Kirby Yates comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Lucroy. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Lucroy aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Renfroe. He's got it 1 away. Charlie Blackmon will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Hit sharply on the ground. Kinsler's there for it. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score tonight. The San Diego Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ivan Nova earns his first win of the season. John Gray is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kirby Yates earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.